very lucky. My husband stopped me from cursing years ago. And I mean years ago. Because I would have some very like so choice words for you now. I remember like one time, when my dear mother was living, I cursed around her before, and
Oh, let me cut this woman
I
down.
said, oh no, I said,
We here, y'all. We here. I didn't know if YouTube was going to send out notifications or not because they had already sent out notifications earlier. And y'all know how YouTube is. Half the time they'll send out notifications, child. And half the time they won't. But we here. We got to cleanse our space because I invited. Oh Lord. I done invited some demons in yesterday. Oh, I hope he pulls off. Hold on, y'all. Let me close this window because I got the fan going. Move his mouth. Gotta stop that. Go sit down. Or lay down one. Okay. We back. Okay. So, shit, the fan blowing up. I ain't gonna be able to light my incense. Okay, so let me cleanse this area because we let some demons in yesterday. And we don't want the demons to get us. We gotta ward off the demons. All you demons, go back to the pit of the hell where you was. Go on back, demons. Go back to hell. Or wherever you came from. Hey, Holly. Holly, why did you think you had been blocked? I was trying to tell you that you wasn't blocked, girl. So all the demons can go on back where you came from. We don't have no time for demons over here. But we gonna speak our truth, though. That's what we gonna do. We gonna speak the truth whether you demons like it or not. Whether you demons like it or not, we gonna speak the truth. You demons just gonna have to get used to hearing the truth. I know it hurt. It hurts you. I know them demons, when they hear the truth, it make their ears bleed. But you gonna hear the truth over here. Because let me say this too. I ain't nobody's friend. I don't have a dog in none of these fights. My dog is laying up on a cushioned pillow right now, sleep. So if I come over here and speak on somebody that you like, and it make your ears bleed, you a demon. Because if you hear the truth and you have a problem with it, it's something wrong with you. That's all it is. So if I say something about one of your faves and it caused you some distress, you got a problem. I don't have a problem. You do. So hey, Demona. Yeah, you got a S by your, you got a little thing by your name now. So you have the little symbol by your name that means that you joined. And to everybody with an iPhone, I will be putting the link on how to join the channel somewhere in the community post thing, probably on the community wall. I'll put the link there because for some reason the way YouTube is set up, iPhone users can't see the join button. Only people that can see the join button is Android people. So if you want to join the channel and you're an iPhone user, I'm gonna have to send you the link, or I'm gonna have to post the link on the community wall. Congratulations, Willie. K Willie, this is K Willie's first time catching a live. Yes. Oh, I do have a little, I do got some sound effects. Let's see. Which one is it, y'all? You know, they didn't make, maybe it's this one. I finally got it right. Phoenix! Phoenix, you just now joining? I thought you had already joined. Yeah, but it wasn't no little thing next to your name, though. Yes, we got a new member. Phoenix was already my moderator, though. But Phoenix finally joined after 15 years. No, I just started this membership thing like a while ago. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Now, let me say this. For the people that join, don't just join the channel and don't cash in on your perks. Because nobody was cashing in, and that ain't my fault. I was begging y'all to get on the calendar for your monthly, begging you. And no one would send me an email and say, hey, I want to get on the calendar. I can't go and knock on your door and, force you onto the calendar. You have to send me an email and tell me, I got to go back and look and see which tier you joined on. But, I had kind of changed things up and was like, yeah, if you really having a problem and I know that you're a regular participant on the channel, I was, hey, here's my number. Call me. We can have a one-on-one. If it's something that you feel like is too in-depth for you to talk to me in an email, do that. We gonna do that. We gonna, you can have a one-on-one session. But I know that there are tiers, so I have to go back and look and see what. I guess they'll send me an email and let me know that you guys joined. I don't know, child. YouTube be doing what the hell they want to do. So let me say this. Two things I want to talk about. So, the video yesterday was a parody. If you see parody, please understand parody. I know a lot of people are new. You don't understand my humor yet. But I would think that you would understand that if I'm in a backyard that we're not homeless. We're not homeless. It was a joke. You probably would have had to be in the live to understand. We're not homeless by any stretch of the imagination. It was a joke. Okay? And let me say something else. It's rude to look at somebody's situation and ask them what they do for a living. That's rude as hell. We live in California. We happen to be blessed with a nice view. We don't live too far from the bay. A lot of people in California live near the bay. Now, a lot of people don't have bay views. I do understand that. A lot of people don't have bay views from their backyard. But a lot of people in California live extremely close to the beach, the bay, something, especially when you live in the Bay Area. I live in the Bay Area. Bay, Bay being the big word. We're surrounded by water. On this, we live in the East Bay. We're surrounded by water. Damn near everywhere you go on this side of the bay, you're going to see water. Oakland, Emeryville, Richmond, cross the bridge, you in San Francisco. We're surrounded by water. We live near the bay. We just happen to have a bay view from our backyard. And it does not matter what we do for a living. We got it. I would never look at somebody's YouTube video and be like, oh, what they do for a living. It's like, do you think that there are no black people in California who, live decent? And this ain't even like decent. Like, I can show you some $2 million homes, which are really not that far from where we live. California is expensive. There are nice homes here in the Bay Area. Yeah, but that's why I'm letting you know. I know a lot of people don't understand that because they're not from the Bay Area, but I just want you to understand that it's somewhat rude to ask somebody, oh, you living like that? What do you do for a living? That's kind of rude, even if you are my subscriber. So, just kind of be careful how you address people. We living like this. Right. Numi Full said, I paid $600 for rent in Chinatown and could see the ocean. It just depends on where you live. And truth be told, the view that we have from our backyard, if I walk down the street, the corner house on this block has the best view because they basically have a wraparound. Because they're on the corner, you can see the bay. They have a wraparound view. So from almost any area in their house, you can see the bay. The way our house is positioned, you can only see the bay from the back area of the house. The front of the house faces the street. So it just depends on, where you live. These homes were built specifically for that view. These homes in this area were built specifically for that bay view. And there are a lot of places in the Bay Area where the homes are built specifically for either, the view of the water. It just depends on where you live. And absolutely it's rude to ask somebody, what do you do? Like, oh my God, how your black ass get that house? We did it. Shit, this ain't even our house. This is my husband's family's house. So, but it still don't matter how we got it. We here. Just, enjoy it. It's rude. Did I say two things or was it just one? I don't know, child. I think that's it. Oh, that was two. We're not homeless. Okay? And if I say parody in the description, understand it's a parody. It was a joke. Y'all should know, people that watch me on a regular basis, you should know that I'm not homeless. Every video that I've made has been indoors unless I'm sitting out in the backyard, and you can tell I'm sitting out in my backyard. Okay? Yeah. And the crazy thing is this area is it's not like we the only black family in this area. There are a lot of black people in California who have money, who live decent. The media has made you believe that all black people live in the ghetto. That's why me and Barbara got into it. We don't all live in the ghetto. Some of us live in, nice areas, care about our neighborhoods, care about our families, care about where we live, care about where we shop. We not all ghetto. But if you listen to the media, all the black people live in the hood, in the ghetto, and don't take care of nothing, and trashy. You see my backyard. The only reason why we don't the cushions and stuff is not on the patio furniture is because my mother-in-law is picky and she don't even like for the cushions to get wet. Mind you, it's outdoor furniture. But my mother-in-law is just that picky. She only bring the cushions out when we having company. So you have to sit in the other chairs that don't require cushions. Or the backyard will be decked out. So there are a whole lot of black people that care about where they live, that live in decent areas. We don't all live in the hood. We're not all ghetto. So when you see somebody, don't ask him what you do for a living. That shit is rude as hell. Yeah, Barbara girl. Barbara from the channel. So, I think that's it. Is that it? I think so. Let's do some readings. I haven't done any readings in a long time, and I really don't want the channel to just be, I don't want to call that negative, because it's not negative. Like, it's real life. When I do reactions on people, that's real. That shit is real. But I don't want it to just be that. I don't, just want it to be that. I still want us to have our days when we just do spiritual stuff. And I am still in the process of finding, I'm still on my process to EFI. I haven't dropped that. I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow, because I do kind of want that to be a separate video. So, oh, don't do that. 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 We are going to do the Trust Your Vibes. And what is the other one? The Super Attractor, which is really just affirmations. The other deck is just a affirmation deck. Okay, so the first card, and I'm not sending this out to anyone specific. If it sits right in your spirit, then it's for you. So this is back to basics. So basically this is saying you need to get back to what you used to do. Whatever you used to do that, brought you peace and joy and happiness, you need to go back to that. So if it was getting up every morning, starting a meditation regimen, if it's just getting up every morning, being mindful, getting up every morning, being grateful, getting up every morning, drinking your water, and starting your day hydrated, go back to that. Whatever you used to do that brought you a whole lot of peace and joy and fulfillment in life, that's what you should do. And some of us, if you really into social media and you're looking at what other people are doing, like I was watching a lot of Get Ready With Me in the morning, or my morning routine, and I really started thinking, am I doing enough in the morning? Like I wasn't getting up drinking water, I wasn't getting up meditating, I wasn't getting up journal. Like these people have a whole regimen that they do. You start to think you should be doing what everybody else is doing in the morning. And what everybody else is doing may not sit with your spirit. So do what's best for you. Don't look at what everybody else is doing. Do what you know will make you feel good. There is times in all of our lives where we have felt the most fulfilled, or we have really felt happy. Go back to that time and do whatever you was doing back then. Don't jump on every bandwagon that you see on TikTok, every bandwagon that you see on YouTube, because I'm telling you, watching other people and looking at them and wishing you had what they have, or wishing you are doing what they are doing, will literally drive you crazy. Because I'm like, how can they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym and come home and make a smoothie and journal and read and do yoga and all of this shit, and I barely wake up at 9:30 and roll out the bed and be drunk, walk into the bathroom, and don't want to do all that because it's not meant for me to do all that shit. And it may not be meant for you to do all of that. So go back to the basics. If your basics is just getting up in the morning, drinking some water, and laying in your bed and relaxing until 11 o'clock, do that. Do that. Because if that's going to make you get up at 11:15, take your shower, go have you some coffee, and you're feeling good, then that's all that matters. Do you know when I feel the best? I feel the best when me and my husband get up and go to some little hole in the wall restaurant, have breakfast, just me and him, and come back home, and he'll normally take a nap or something before work. I feel so good. I ain't exercised. I ain't did no journaling. I ain't did no yoga. I ain't did nothing. But it's just the time that me and my husband have spent together, or getting up in the morning, taking Gizmo for a ride, just going out, having a good time. That's my back to basics. That's it for me. I don't need all of that other stuff. I don't need to, get up and journal and do yoga and all these poses. I'm not breaking my neck, my ass, or nothing else to feel fulfilled. Now, do I need to do some of those things like stretching or some type of, body movement? Probably. But I'm not going to stress myself out to do it. I'm going to look at the comments after I get finished. I'm not going to stress myself out to do that. So whatever you, not me, don't do what I'm doing. Because you may not have a husband, or you may not have a dog. So what makes me feel good may not make you feel good. So you need to find out what is the basics for you. Okay? Even if it's just waking up in the morning, making sure that you keep a bottle of water next to your bed. So when you wake up in the morning, and I started doing that. I keep a bottle of water next to my bed. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is take a couple of sips of water, drink me some water. I keep it right there. So when I first wake up and take off that sleep mask, I see it. I'll drink my little water, put it back on the nightstand and go on and use the bathroom or, do whatever it is that I have to do. But I've just gotten to the point where, I'm not forcing anything on myself in the morning. I don't have these crazy ass expectations that I used to have watching all of these other people's videos. I thought I had to get up and make my singing bowl sing and stand on my head and twirl around and get up when the sun was coming up. Because I was looking at these videos and they were like, you feel so much more connected to source if you get up when the sun is rising. And so I was like, oh girl, Siri girl, what time do the sunrise? And she was like 5:45. I was like, oh hell no, I will never see that. I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I'm not getting up and going outside and shit at 5:45. I'm not doing that. I know I'm not. So I'm not even gonna lie to myself and disappoint myself when I wake up and it's 9:30 and be like, oh, I done missed the sunrise again. The universe is still gonna be here at 11 or 10:30 when I wake up, or 9:30 or whatever time I wake up. The universe still gonna be here, child. It's still gonna be here. The universe ain't going no damn where. Okay? And it's still early. Now, it may not be 5:45 early, but shit, what's the difference really between 5:45 and 9:30? Nothing. Not a damn thing. The sun is still sunning. So, drop all them expectations. Stop looking at these guru YouTubers who only doing that shit for, filming purposes and clicks and views. They not doing that you think they doing that shit every day? You think they're getting up every morning with this gentle music playing as they're making this expensive ass coffee with this $800 coffee maker? You think they doing that every day? Hell no, they ain't doing that every day. They doing that for a video. And it do look good. But I ain't doing that shit. See the solution. Somebody on here got problems. And it's telling you to see the solution. We all have problems. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that I don't have no problems. But you have to be able to say, okay, there has to be a solution to this. See the solution. Even if you have to sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and say, okay, so at the end of the month, I ain't never got no money. What am I doing wrong? You write down how much money you starting the month with. If you start the month with $1,200, I'm just throwing that out there. You starting the month with $1,200. You got to factor in food, bills, entertainment. That's your 3 major things. So you got to add that up for the month and then see what's left. You're seeing your solution right there. I ain't even talking about in bills, I'm saying car note, gas, All that stuff is factored into bills. If you're spending more on those things like you got Netflix, you got HBO, you got Disney Plus, Paramount, all of that kind of stuff, and you don't have no food, that go your problem right there. See the solution to your problem. You can see it. You can see it. A lot of people just don't want to see it. You can see it. You can see it. You can see the solution to your problem. See it. Be honest with yourself. See the solution to your problem and work it out and fix it. Because normally there is a solution. I don't want y'all to see my chest because I ain't got on no bra. Normally there is a solution to our problems. And you women that are having problems with men, you already know that solution. You already know it. So take them blinders off and see that solution. See the solution and fix it. Because I'm telling you, if you have any type of relationship with the Creator, with Source, with God, whoever you want to call the person that is bigger than you, because you ain't bigger than God. Okay? Let's get that straight. And I don't care who you call God. I could care less. But there's always somebody bigger than you. If you have a connection to God, ask God to show you. If you're scared to trust yourself, ask God to show you what that solution is. But 9 times out of 10, 8, 7 times out of 10, you see the solution, but you just don't want to fix it. You know you spending too much money on Shein and what's that other one? What's the other one that people be buying the clothes from? You know you spending too much money. Or you know you going out to eat too much. You using DoorDash too much. You know that. That's your solution right there. Cut off DoorDash. Stop ordering clothes. Shut down your Amazon. If you don't have no room in your garbage because Fashion Nova, boo-hoo. If you don't have no room in your garbage because it's all of those Amazon boxes and stuff, there go your solution right there. That's it right there. Stop shopping. That's a lot of our solution right there. Stop shopping. You would have so much more money in your bank account. And stop getting these Build-A-Bear dudes. Stop thinking Grubhub, Uber Eats. Stop thinking that you can fix a man. Okay? That's somebody's solution right there. Women, you can't fix these men. If they come to you broken, they're broken. Okay? You're not Build-A-Bear. You can't sew him back together, stuff him back up, fluff him back up. You can't do that. You're not a Build-A-Bear employee. Stop getting these men that's broken, thinking that you can love him back to pieces. You can't. That's one of the solutions right there. Somebody needs to hear that. You are not an employee of Build-A-Bear. Don't you say nothing about this Sprite. Don't you say a word. Because I felt it. See the solution. Some of y'all already know. Some of you know what it is. And you don't want to fix it. You better fix it. Ooh, exercise your vibes. All of them. Exercise all of your vibes. Don't be out here just being a bitter Betty all the time. If you catch yourself in one of them bitter Betty ruts, get out of that. Be out here hugging trees and stuff. Be in nature. Take your shoes off sometimes outside and let your feet feel the grass. Exercise all the vibes. It's more than just one vibe. You don't have to be mad at the world. Take your shoes off, go outside, let your feet touch the ground, get grounded. Exercise your spiritual vibes. Don't just be out here living just some old boring mundane life. No. Get out here with these people that's seeing these trees walking and talking and carrying on. Are they talking? If you see the light fluctuating, the trees out there moving. Get out there with the tree moving people. Don't just live one boring, mundane life. Okay? Don't get caught up in everything bad that's going on in the world. Now, I'm not saying ignore it, but don't lay in it. When I post things about, news clips and stuff, I post it and I move on. These shootings, mass shootings that we're having, it's okay to feel a level of sympathy and empathy for the families and stuff, but don't lay in that. Don't allow that to just envelop you and you become just, the world gonna fall in on me. The world coming to an end. Because if I hear one more person say that Jesus is coming, every time something bad happens, here come the people talking about Jesus is coming for sure. Shit been happening for years and Jesus ain't came. Don't be that person. Just see stuff that's happening, take it in, and and move on. That's what we have to do. You can't think that every time something happens, it's the end of the world. Because it's not. Unfortunately, this is just the world that we live in. And either you're going to continue to thrive and live in this world, or you're going to be scared. You ain't going to want to go nowhere. You're not going to want to do nothing. You're going to be tripping off of everything. And you don't want to live like that. Exercise your vibes. Be out here vibing with the trees and stuff. Hey, tree, I see you, girl. You looking good. I'm always talking to the flowers and stuff. If I see, if I'm walking in my neighborhood, because my neighbors be having some pretty flowers. And I see a flower, I be like, oh, look at you, girl. You out here looking good. I know the neighbors probably like, she's special. But yes, if I see a big old beautiful rose, I be look at you, girl. You out here, Rosie. Throw that out in the universe. Don't be throwing out you scared of the world. Oh, God, somebody got hurt over there in Afghanistan. We all go. No, we're not. We're not. When you see things that affect you, pray over that situation and move on. Because that's all you can do. You don't want to live in fear. God don't want us to live in fear. He don't. And I'm not. Shit. I'm gonna live my life. I see stuff happening. Like I'm still praying for Brittany Grimer, but I'm not like, oh my God, they got her locked up. Oh, but I heard her story, how they, because she's so big, tall, And I heard they be like transporting her in a cage and stuff. Now that set hard in my spirit when I heard that. I was like, now see, they just doing her dirty. But you know, I'm not crying about that every day. You take that in, you send her some good energy, you pray for her. That's all you can do. You cannot allow stuff that's going on in the world to just mess up your life. Because some people live like that. Some people live with like a wet wool blanket over them at all times. No, that's not me. I ain't living like that. Oh, this is a good one. Where's that? Mentors and role models. We all need them. Don't ever get to the point where you think you know it all and you don't need anybody to help you. Because if you do, you are only messing your own self up. We all need mentors and role models. There are people everywhere that know more than what you know. You're never going to know it all. No one knows it all. And if your brain is not constantly, receiving more information, then you're just a stagnant, messed up person. And if you feel that no one can teach you anything, you're a messed up person. So someone needs to find a mentor and a role model. I don't know who it is. I'm not picking, if it's you, it's you. Get it. Find you one. Find you a person that you feel like you can trust to, help you in whatever area of life that you're in. Yeah, Kay, they said that they were transporting her in something that was basically too small for her. Not just like in a regular car, like they were putting her in a cage for 3 hours because the court, I guess, was like 3 hours from the jail or wherever they holding her at. It's a mess. I got allergies. So find you a mentor and a role model. I'm actually looking for someone now to mentor me in EFA. I don't get too old to have a mentor. I don't feel like I know it all. As a matter of fact, I know I don't. There are a lot of things that I don't know. And I'm not too proud to say that. And if you are, then you're definitely going to have a problem. Because you don't know it all. And I think that's the problem of a lot of younger people. And I'm just going to keep it real. Y'all think you know it all. And I was probably like that too. When I was a teenager and in my 20s, I wasn't. That wasn't me. I never thought I knew it all. I always respected my elders and stuff. I never thought that I knew it all. I thought I knew a lot, but I never thought I knew it all. I've never been a hard person to teach. I've always respected people that I felt were more educated in a field than myself. But I see a lot of young people, that are unteachable. And if you are unteachable, you are definitely going to fail. You are setting yourself up for failure because you don't know it all. And Google and stuff is only going to tell you so much. You don't know. Sometimes you have to, get with people who have more knowledge in the area that you are trying to work through in your life. Younger women should be going to older women that they can trust to ask them questions about, their bodies and what's going to happen when I get to this point, what is this discharge or, what am I supposed to be doing at this point, that's what we're for. What is it going to be like when I go through menopause? Or, when should I be concerned about that? Like, did I tell you guys about that young lady that I saw on TikTok that was having problems with her breasts? And she obviously had no one to say, hey, is this normal for my breasts to be oozing? Or, okay. So she didn't tell anybody, and she had been having problems for like a year. And she went to the doctor, come to find out she's got breast cancer. And the young lady is like only in her 20s. So you had nobody that you could talk to? No elders in your family, grandma, auntie, nobody that you felt comfortable enough to say, auntie, should my breast be leaking or hurting? Or nobody? So now she's 20 years old dealing with breast cancer. So yeah, we need to have somebody that you can talk to about what's going. Everybody should have somebody. I don't have nobody. I'm still looking. Now, I ain't saying just pick some random ass person. Okay? It's got to be somebody that you can trust. But young people in our family, especially, if something is going on with them, they should be able to come to us. We are, if you're elder in your family, if you're over 40, you done made it to auntie status. The younger people in your family should be able to come to you when it's something going on. They should trust you enough to be able to come to you. Phoenix said Google is deceptively accessible. People don't even know how to weed through valid and invalid sources anymore. That's why you should be talking to a human. All of your information should not be coming from Google. You should know some humans that you can, bounce ideas off of. Okay, well, if you already an auntie, if you are physically an auntie, then you still should have that type of relationship. But I'm talking about age. When you get to a certain age, then you are everybody's auntie. Right now, you just your relatives auntie. You get my age, I'm like everybody auntie. Random people on the internet be calling me auntie. Yeah, social media auntie. But I mean, everybody needs an auntie. I don't even have an auntie. I mean, if something really happens though, like I have friends, I have my mother-in-law, I have people. But I have a really good doctor. If something is going, and I'm not one of those type of people. If something is going on wrong with me, we gonna find out what's going on. If something is hurting that I know ain't supposed to be hurting, especially my breasts and down below. If anything is going on there, we're definitely getting that checked out. I'm not one of those people that's gonna let some shit go on for a whole year and then bam, you got breath. Nope. Mm-mm. No, we getting this checked out. Is what I'm saying. Okay, Dark Goddess. Yeah, you can always learn from people. Age should not stop you from learning. Child, I am in the process of trying to learn this damn MacBook. Okay? I have not been like, legit doing computers like this for a while. Like, get on and do a little bit of stuff here and there, yeah. But now, like, I'm legit trying to learn how to edit and, move stuff from this folder to this, pictures from here to there, editing, all of this kind of stuff. I'm learning. I'm never gonna get to the point where I stop learning. Like I always want to. I've always been busy. I've always been a busy person. I've always doing this craft. I'm doing that. I'm over here. I'm in this church group. I'm in this group. I'm doing this. I'm going to college. So that's just my mind. I'm always going to be trying to learn something new. Now, this shit is learning to edit is driving me crazy. So I swear to God, if I post a video and the clips be out of sync, or just say, she's still learning. At least she trying to learn. Okay? And the weird thing is my husband does not want to be a crutch. He really wants me to learn it for myself. And that has pissed me the hell off. Because you are my crutch. Okay? You my crutch. And he's like, no. You want to do this YouTube stuff. So you got to learn how to do the editing. And I bought you the best computer. You got hard drive, camera, tripods, lights, all that shit. Go at it. And it's getting me. It's legit getting me. But I'm going to be so fulfilled when I do get it. When I legit get it under my belt and know how to do it, I'm going to be like, I know I did it. And then when I get that first big check from YouTube, I'm gonna be like, I did it. Me. I'm gonna act the fool. When I get my first real check, I'm gonna act stupid. I am. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. It's been difficult. Probably stuff that y'all look at and be like, okay, all you got to do is go did it. But see, I don't know the dits yet. I haven't got there. So it's not simple for me. But I'm not quitting. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing it until I get it. And when I finally get my editing style down the way that I really wanted, y'all gonna be like, look at Omoshun. She did that shit. Look at her. She out here editing and stuff. Y'all gonna be so happy for me. Girl, Holly, it is not easy. Thank you for your prayers, Pamela. It's not easy. I didn't know it was that difficult. And then when I be seeing people who are kind of like in my age group and they be doing it, I be like, how they doing? I don't know how to do it. I'm not dumb. But I swear to God, it be making me feel dumb sometimes. Because I think it's because I just don't even really know the basics. I'm just out here pushing buttons. I am. I know. When I do finally get it, I'm going to be out here. Okay? I'm going to be out here. Y'all going to get sick of me. Because I'm going to be posting all kind of videos. And when you start seeing videos, more videos with music added to them and stuff, and titles and graphics and all of that stuff, you're going to be like, okay, she got it. She got it. You going to know. I did it. I'm trying though. How many cards did we pull? 4. That's enough. We've been on here almost an hour. Did anybody have any questions? Girl, I just be pushing buttons. What do this one do? But my husband was like, look, you have to look at the computer like this. You can't break it. Okay? You're not going to break it. So open the computer every day and just push buttons. And eventually you're going to push the stuff that you really trying to do. But don't go into it looking like, okay, I don't want to push that because I don't know what to do. Push it. It's not like you're going to break the computer. And if you do break it, we have Apple Care. They'll fix it for you. So I haven't broken anything. And we have a hard drive. All of my pictures and everything are backed up on the hard drive. So, and everything is in the it's in the cloud, and we have an external hard drive. So it's not like I can lose anything. So he's like, just open a computer every day and just push buttons. So I have been doing that. I have been trying to, add to my StreamYard and stuff. So, it's coming. It's slow. It's slow, but it's coming. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. This channel is growing. Okay, we are getting more views. It's a laptop. It's the MacBook Air, I think. I don't know, child. It's the cute one. I don't know. It's a laptop though. I got it for my birthday. I think it's a MacBook Air. I think that's it. So I'm learning. I mean, at least I know what style of videos I like. I know what editing style I like. So I'm just trying to learn how to do it, which is hard. Girl, I couldn't even imagine doing PowerPoint and all of that kind of stuff. I couldn't even imagine it. Oh, my husband did the intro. I can't do that. My husband, he did the intro. The Omo Oshun intro, he did that. Now, he is good with computers. He plays video games and everything. But where we differ at is he doesn't know anything about the Apple stuff. He has PC, the regular, whatever the regular computer is, not the Apple, because he doesn't even have an iPhone. He has an Android. So we don't share that in common. He had said that when the Android that he has now, when it starts to conk out, I guess he's going to get an iPhone. I'm not really sure. But he likes his PC because he is a PC gamer. Not like, okay, so he plays Xbox games and stuff, and whatever the other game thing is, he plays the games. But he's one of those people that likes the PC games. The games where you be like, you got to read the stories and shit. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Screen share how? Girl, I ain't sharing my screen with nobody. That's how they get you, ain't it? That's how they Now if I'm just really having a hard time, he will he will come and be like, okay, what's going on? But he's not proficient in Apple stuff. He said it's different. The Apple way of doing things is different from the PC because iMovie is different from the editing software that he uses. So I don't know, child. But my intro he did. Okay, KK, we leaving too. So you can show the videos. Oh, like when you like when you doing StreamYard. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. How you okay. So I know what you're talking about. Um you have to hook your laptop up to a monitor. It has to kind of like be a setup thing. And we have the setup. I have a monitor. And so when I get ready to do that, I'm gonna have to film my videos the from my husband's office. So we do have a setup there. But you have to hook the laptop up to a monitor to be able to have both of the screens going, if that makes sense. How some people be doing it on StreamYard and it's like you in the corner and then the video be playing. You have to do that from a monitor. I use Canva too, but Canva be getting on my nerves. Okay, KK, thanks for coming, sweetie. Yeah, I somebody. Okay, what's the guy's name? Troy Allen is his YouTube name. Let me see. Cause he showed you he showed a video on how to do it. Let me see if I can find it. Because he went to some it wasn't a YouTube convention, but it was some kind of little convention and the StreamYard people were there. The people that, make the StreamYard, they were there. And when he got back, he was talking about how to add, how to do all those things on. I couldn't even really follow. Is this his channel? Yeah. I didn't quite understand it, but I asked my husband about it and he was like, "Oh yeah." So when you want to do those type of videos, he's going to have to hook the computer up to the monitor that's in the other room. If I find it, I'll share it on my community wall. But he did talk about it. It's a way that you do it. Now, don't ask me how to do it, y'all, because I don't know. But when I find a video, I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll put it on my community wall. I have Canva. That's how I do my thumbnails. The thumbnails that look like they've been done are all done on Canva. And they say you can do the video you can do your intros. One of the intros that I have, the little real short one that I think was on today's video, that it was on there backwards because I couldn't figure out which was the beginning and the end, and they were backwards. I did those on Canva, and so I'm gonna try to figure out how to do another one like that. But I did get that intro off of Canva. So I use Canva. But what my goal is to really understand and master iMovie, because I want to be able to edit all of my videos on the computer and then upload them from here, because I've been doing them on here on my phone and I don't want to do that. Like iMovie on the phone is like super easy, but iMovie on the laptop is a little bit more difficult. So I'm trying to learn how to do iMovie on the laptop. So just make sure that you guys watch all of the videos, and even if you don't want to put a comment, put a black heart or something, because that engagement helps the channel also. Because when this economy and stuff comes back to normal, we want to be able to buy our own house. Like, we are pre-approved for the house and everything, but with the interest rate as high as it is right now, we just don't want to buy right now. We're really trying to wait for the interest rate to come back down to a normal, to a more level rate. And we're hoping that after, the war and all that stuff is over, home prices will, kind of like go back to normal. So, I want the channel to start growing so that, when we get ready to move, we will have a nice little nest egg. So, y'all help me out as much as you can. Thumbs up the videos and leave something on there to at least show me that you guys watched. I know you watched, but leave a black heart or a thumbs up or an emoji or something in the comments section, because that helps with engagement. So I'm still working on the schedule. I'm still trying to figure out which days I want to go live, which days I want to just do regular videos, or do I want to do a regular video and a live. I'm just trying to figure out, what type of schedule that I want to have. But there will be regular videos, like edited videos. Those will be, because that's what I'm working on, is the editing. So I want to have one of those videos every day. So look for those videos, and that's it. Back to basics. See the solution. And if you want to screenshot that and you want to remind yourself, you don't want my face in there, screenshot that. Put it on your vision board. If I think about it, I will put them in the community tab. Which one is this? Mentors and role models. Okay. I'm not going to say right now that I really want to be anybody's mentor. I know people, do want me to do things, but I think right now it's probably best if you join the channel, become a member. You will always get that 30-minute one-on-one session with me a month. That probably will help you more than, me just saying, oh yeah, I'll be your mentor. Because, yeah, I'll probably get sick of you after a while. And because I'm one of those people. I will like you for a while, and then you will start to get on my nerves. So, like once a month is really enough. I don't want to do it every day. And I've noticed that, when I say that I, will mentor a person, they will mentee me to death. I don't want you calling me every day. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't like you like that. I don't like anybody. There are days when I don't like my husband, and he knows that. And I stay away from him. The only person that I tolerate every day is Gizmo, and that's because he can't take care of himself. So I have to take care of him. But I don't want to take care of anybody else. My kids are grown, and I am mommied to death. Mommy, mommy, mama, mommy, mama, mom. I can't deal with anybody calling me every day. I'm on you. Let me tell you what happened today. No, girl, don't. Once a month, I can give you everything I have. Once a month. One time a month. I can give it to you. I can love on you. I can hug you. If you want me to give you a kiss on the cheek, I can do that. All of that. Once a month. Anything more than that will drive me literally crazy. Even my granddaughter, she come over here. We thick as thieves. She come Friday night. By Sunday, we can't stand each other. It's time for you to go home. It is. Bye. Shit. I'm grandmommied out. I need my space. I'm a Leo. It just don't take much for us. We require, I think, a lot of recharging time. I don't know. Yeah, big sis, that's fine. But I still need you to only call me once a month, though. Unless I tell you to call me more often. Now, if I tell you to do it, if you've gotten my permission, then that's fine. But just don't take it upon yourself to call me every day. Because I'm going to be like, what? What do you want? And then you're going to call me one day and you're going to get the what do you want? And then you're going to go online and be like, Omo Oshun is really an asshole in real life. And then I'm going to be like, but I told you I was, though. So why did you, I told you I was. So why did you expect something different? I tell people up front, don't bother me. I don't like it. I just like to be by myself unless I call you. And I'm not going to call you every day. I'm not. If you give me your phone number, I ain't never going to call you. Now, I'm one person that you don't have to worry about. You give me your phone number, I ain't never going to call you. Never. I got people now. I can call them on Instagram if I want to. They on my Instagram. I'm not going to call you. You ain't got to worry about that. That's just how I am. But I love you, though. If you call me, though, seriously, and be like, something happened, I need you, and I hear that desperation in your voice, you got the right person. But if you just calling me for some bullshit, like to tell me what you watching on Netflix, I'm going to get an attitude. I am. Because I don't care what's going on Stranger Things. I don't care. Don't call me with that. But like if you crying, you call me and you crying or something, yeah, my ears gonna perk up then. I'm gonna be like, what's going on, girl? Shit, who we got to fight? But don't even do that every day, though. Because if you start doing that every day, I'm gonna think there's something wrong with you, and then I'm gonna be mad and block you. Because I'm known for blocking people. Yeah, once a month, we will have such a good time. You will end that call and be like, that's what I wanted. Just don't call me back the next day, though, and think that you're going to get the same thing, because you're not. You'll be like, I just talked to her yesterday. Okay, well, I gave you everything I had yesterday. I can't do that shit every day. It be mornings I wake up and my husband be like on 10. Do you hear me? Like he wake up on 10. And I be like, shut up. How do you just wake up that damn bubbly? He came home the other night. It is 1:30 in the morning. And he came through the door like it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, hold on. You gonna have to bring that down like 10 notches. It is 1:30 in the morning. You just got off work, not me. You got to bring that tone way down. Because I'm about to go to sleep. Shit. Come in here all happy and shit at 1:30 in the morning. Boy, if you don't shut up. Waking up in the morning all jovial and let me tell you what I just saw in the dream. I don't care about your dream. Get the hell away from me. You got to give me a chance to wake up. I got to use the bathroom. I got to get the crust out my eyes and all that kind of stuff before I can listen to your dreams and your hopes and desires at 9 o'clock in the morning. It takes me a while. So once a month, this the Oshun you'll get. You get her. You gonna get her once a month. Boundaries. And to be honest, it took me a while to understand that. Because at first I wanted to be everything that people wanted me to be on social media until they started to use me. At first, hella people had my phone number. Because I figured, okay, well, I'm a spiritualist. I should be available for people. If people need me, I should be available. Do you know how many vampires it is out there? They was sucking the life out of my ass. To the point where I had to change my number and I was like, forget all them people. Every last one of them. I changed my number. I just couldn't, and that was when I learned you have to set boundaries with people on social media because they will use you. And it's like, I don't know these people in real life, but people didn't care. I mean, in my inbox, emailing me, calling, like my phone, that business phone was ringing off the hook. Until I changed my number and was very selective about, who I gave that number to. So you have to set boundaries. You have to. I can be a really sweet person. I really can. But I have to be careful and set boundaries with people or people will use you. And then that was the thing too. After a while, people feel like, oh, well, I'm your friend. You should give me blah, blah, blah for free. Or can you make me blah, blah, blah? Or can you do this spell for me? Or can you do that for me? And it was like, so you're not going to give me no money? Oh, I don't have no money right now. So all that free shit, I'm not doing a damn thing. Work? No. There are no free spells. There is no free readings. No, these are free because these are not specifically geared to any one person. You just take from, what you feel is for you. Now, if you want a real one, then you need to email me and set up a time and we can do that. But just free? No. But that's what people feel. They see you out here doing, so do it for me. With no regard to my time or ingredients or, nothing. Girl, you doing it anyway, do it for me for free. So I stopped all that shit. What I send to like my member, oh, don't you say a word, Phoenix. Don't you say nothing. Don't say nothing, Phoenix. Your package is. I was working on it the other day. I'm just not finished. But what I send my members is free. I send you what I want you to have. That package that I send my members is what I want you to have. You're not requesting something from me. I'm giving you what I want you to have. Okay? So there's a difference in me volunteering to give you something than you wanting something from me. It is. But see, the thing is though, when you get it, you're going to be like, oh, okay, she was for real. Then it ain't going to be no fun no more though. Then we won't have anything to laugh about because you'll have it. Then I'll have to find somebody else. Okay, Pamela. Then I'll have to find somebody else to mess with. And it's not going to be as fun as you, though, because it's been going on for so long. Oh, see, you didn't even have to do that, though. You didn't even have to say it's been 6 months. It hasn't been 6 months since you won subscriber of the month, was it? No. It haven't been 6 months, have it? Didn't you win in like April or something? Figure it out. Didn't you just win subscriber of the month in like April? In like March or April? I don't think that was that long ago. I don't think it was that long ago. Am I that bad? Am I? Arthur, you'll have to send me an email. I don't talk about money online like that. I don't think it was that long ago. I don't. If it was, I'm horrible. But we already know that. Is that it? Yeah. That's my email. Send me an email. We'll do it. Okay. Phoenix said I thought it was February. It might have been. It may have been. Because I was like March, April, somewhere around there. It may have been February. Okay. You about to get it though. For real. For real. For real. I finally went into my box and was getting the bracelets and stuff ready. So it's gonna, when you do get it, it's gonna be nice. You're gonna be like, it did. It started as a joke, but then I was like, no, you really won though. So I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna go eat me a piece of watermelon. My father-in-law bought a watermelon and cut it. They went to Reno. So it's just us here at the house and our cousin who is kind of special. So we kind of babysitting her. We babysitting another adult. And I'm whispering because sometimes she be sneaking around the house and shit. And I don't want her to be outside the door listening to what I'm saying. So, it'll just be us this weekend. Because my mother and father-in-law went to Reno because my nephew, who is their grandson, is in a baseball tournament. He plays for a traveling baseball team, something like that. But anyway, they went to Reno. We was gonna go, but we didn't want to take Goofy. Okay, listen. So we're babysitting my husband's cousin. She like in her 70s. And I don't want to say it out loud because she could be standing at the other side of the door listening. Because she kind of special. Did you hear me? If not, I'll send it to you on Instagram. Because I can't say it out loud. Tell me if you heard me. You eating nachos? Yeah, for real. She had a car accident and the airbag hit her in the head. And she hasn't been normal since. So next week they're taking her back to the hospital to get her another brain scan. Yeah, it was bad. Because when the airbag hit her, like it hit her right here. And she in her 70s. And it hit her right here. And all this was like swollen up and stuff. They thought, well, she had a concussion. And she been acting weird. So somebody has to stay home and watch her. So I have to make sure she eats. So I have to get up in the morning. Because normally my father-in-law cooks breakfast for everybody. So now I have to get up in the morning and cook and make sure she eats and stuff. Like she can, dress herself and stuff. But she just like space out. So I have to take care of her while my mother-in-law is gone. I mean, I'm not mad or anything like that, but we all gonna get old one day, and I hope to God there's somebody to take care of me. Yeah, something ain't right. So they taking her back to have another scan next week at what's that big hospital in San Francisco? I can't think of the name of it, but that's where she going. Yeah. Anytime anything happens up here is serious. Cause she'll just like, like you'll come into a room and she's just like this. And you have to like snap her back. Like, you okay? And she'll be like, mm-hmm. So, damn. Ran over his head. Did y'all see that car? It was an accident of 14-year-old. I guess it's a thing where kids are like going into nice neighborhoods and checking and see if people left their cars unlocked. So a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 16-year-old stole this woman's car and was like speeding through their area or whatever. The neighbor told the lady, hey, we think somebody stole your car. And so she reported the car stolen. The police chased them, and they, I guess, drove faster, hit this other car, and went into flames. So the car that they hit, I think they said her back was broken, and the Durango was demolished, and the kids actually got out and ran. They were caught. It was a man. They were caught though. These kids are crazy. Stole that woman's car and crashed it. So they're telling, and they broke in her house. But I'm like, God damn, I thought everybody had an alarm on their house now. They said her back door was open or something. They went in her house, took her purse, got her Durango, drove off, and did all that. Yeah, something is definitely not right. But she did suffer a concussion in the accident. But she just been off since it happened. Just not herself. I mean, she get up and take care of herself, but she just like. And sometimes she just be sitting in the family room, looking in the direction of the TV, but the TV's not on. And that's freaking all of us out. You know, we be like, "Are you okay? I'm just sitting here." Well, the TV's not on. So I'm like, so I'm gonna watch her, make sure she eat. Yeah, she real quiet. She not hyper. She's super quiet. I mean, when I get old, I want somebody to take care of me, to, you know, fix my breakfast, whatever I need. Shit. I don't think so. Cause she don't say shit. I don't think so. I think it's just some type of disconnect. Now, sometimes she'll turn the TV on and, watch the game or whatever. Sometimes she be cool. And then other times she just be sitting there like. Or she'll make her coffee in the morning and walk away from it. Like, go through this whole process of making coffee and leave it. And we'll have to remind her, you left your coffee. Oh, okay. So, I don't know. But now that Pop gone, I have to get up in the morning and make the breakfast. Because we like to eat. That's one thing that I do like is breakfast. I may not eat lunch. I'll eat dinner, but I like my breakfast. So I'll get up in the morning and cook the breakfast for everybody. And and I'm gonna have to cook dinner too. I ain't cooking today because I think it's something left over from yesterday. But tomorrow I'm gonna have to cook. So I'm probably gonna make something like tacos or something tomorrow. So I'm gonna be a little bit busy. I love breakfast. I love eggs and cream of wheat and um, oatmeal. I'm a true breakfast person. I have a couple of slices of pizza that was left over from yesterday, so I'm gonna eat that later on when I get hungry. I think I'm gonna make some tacos tomorrow. I might make a taco pie tomorrow from Macy's. Where is that? I got mine from Little Caesars because it was cheap. Little Caesars is probably the cheapest pizza in this area. I wanted Round Table, but I don't want to pay $50. Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, we don't have that out here. I didn't want to pay $50 for a damn pizza. Round Table, they getting for a chicken and garlic pizza. A extra large is probably like $40, 30 something dollars. Yeah, I don't know if I want nachos or I might just make both. I might make both. Make some nachos and some chips. I should call my husband and tell him to go and pick the stuff up tonight so we don't have to. Somebody just went outside. That's what I was saying too. Like this woman, you done left the back door to your house open, and you don't have. Most people that live in homes have alarms on their houses now. I don't know too many people. Hey, Tina. I don't know too many people that live in a house and don't have some type of alarm system. So I don't understand how she, the person, well, they say her back door was open. We'll leave shit open here. And every door is on a chime. Every door you open, except for the bedroom doors, are on a chime. Every door that leads outside, the garage door, the back door, the front door, the door here, because we have our own outside exit. Every door is on a chime. Every window is on a chime. Yeah. You lock the doors, period. So, I don't know what she was doing. I really don't. I don't trust. We don't leave the doors open for nothing. At all. If we outside in the garage, we lock the door. If you go out the house, close the door. Lock the door. There's no reason to leave the door open. So be careful, people. There's some crazy people out here. These kids out here acting crazy. You can't trust nobody. Okay? Not even a 14-year-old. Because that was a 14-year-old, either 14 or 15, that did that. At 14, I wouldn't have never thought about stealing somebody's car. At 14, I was still playing with dolls and shit. I'm pretty sure she was white. Because I don't know. You know how we are. We gonna lock up everything. Shit. Because, especially if we didn't got to the point where we have a nice car, we have a decent house, we trying to hold on to it. 14, 15 years old. Out here stealing cars and shit. Hell no. Okay, this woman making me hungry. I'm sitting up here watching her 4th of July. Her 4th of July dinner thing. She done made some macaroni and cheese. I'm definitely not about to make no macaroni and cheese though. Oh, it look good. All right, y'all. I'm gone. We've been on here an hour and 36 minutes. I'm definitely not gonna be like Tasty Talks did a 5-hour live. 5 hours. I can't stay on here that long. I can't. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, I don't know what we're gonna talk about. Depends on, I guess, what happened later on today. I'm gonna go watch some of these drama videos so I can catch up. Girl, I can't do it. I can't do no 5-hour live. I would have to go to the bathroom. I gotta go get me something to drink. I be done got hungry. 2 hours is enough for me. I can't. If I go past 2 hours, there's something real serious going on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.